Hey, so the aim for today's lesson is how can I conduct an interview? What is the aim for today's lesson? So, in this video, we're going to go over some vocabulary and then we're going to start looking at our 2020 interview project. So, here's the vocabulary. First word is occupation. An occupation is how a person spends most of their time. Sometimes that means it's their job. So, like for me, I'm a teacher. Most of my time I spend teaching. So, my occupation is I am a teacher. For you guys, your occupation is a student because you spend most of your time in school or studying. So, once again, my occupation is teacher, your occupation is student. What is your occupation? So the next word is to conduct. And so conduct means to organize or to make happen. So when I run this class, I am conducting the class. The next word is archive. An archive is a collection of important media. The archive of the United States is called the Library of Congress. That means it's the biggest collection of important media in the United States. If you could add one piece of media to that archive, what would it be? And finally, analyze means to study. What is one thing we analyze in social studies? All right. So over the next 2 weeks, we will be collecting, archiving, and analyzing stories which represent the IS 190 community's experience in 2020 so far. I'm saying so far because I don't want to jinx anything at this point. It has been a very interesting year, and we can only look at it up to this point. If more things happen in 2020, we will add them to our archive. We will do this by conducting interviews. Interviews are when one person asks another person questions and records their answers. What is an interview? So when you conduct interviews, it is important to ask questions that allow your subject to answer the 5 W's. Some of you guys may know the 5 W's from elementary school. We're just going to go over them again real quick to remind people if they don't. The first is who. That is the person's name, how old they are, what their occupation is, and other identifying information. So maybe where they're from, how long they've lived there, stuff like that. The next W is when. That can be as vague as the year or the month. It can be as specific as the day or as the time of day. The next W is where. That is where the story they are telling took place. In what country, what state, what city. It can even be what neighborhood. The next W is what. Just the facts of what this person saw. Not their opinion on it, just the facts of what they saw. And the fifth one is why, and that is your interviewee, the person you're asking the questions of, their opinion. What do they think about what they saw? All right. I know that was fast on the 5 W's. Don't worry, we're going to talk about them more over the next couple of days, so this was just a quick overview. Please list all of the 5 W's. All right, that's it for today. Take care.